Well, good morning, everybody. And here we are in the middle of a snowstorm. I don't know if you guys can, it's kept showing up on the camera or not, but she's a good old-fashioned snowstorm here in Southern Ontario. Sounds like we could get anywhere between 10 to 20 centimeters, so hey, that's good. I get to drive in it. That's less good, but we need the snow. It's good. I want to get out snowmobiling, my personal snowmobiling at some point. So what we have here is a T-bar that's out of alignment. See, the cable is not quite square on the shiv train, so yours truly gets to go up there and pry it back into the shiv lines. When we say stay in track, can you please stay in the track? Because now the old lift mechanic's got to climb up there in a snowstorm and pry the stupid thing back in. I mean, it sounds like fun, but it's not. Okay, so successfully pried the haul rope back into the shivs, so should be good there. It's actually quite hard to derail one of these things with the this lift is pretty much completely made up of combination shivs, so you have shivs top and bottom. Really safe design. The top, we have some really cool 8-wheelers for the breakover, but there's so much tension on those that you'd have to really work hard to get that to come off. So I had a couple specific questions about the T-bar with the motor and some of the components. So here, I'll give you guys a quick once over on that. Okay, so down below here, we have a 60 horsepower, 60 amp AC motor with your drive shaft. And then going up, and here's your thruster brakes. Kind of like a drum brake, but up, reversed. Followed by your gearbox. And then you have a anti-rollback flapper up top. Very simple device. Chunk of rubber flaps in the bull wheel. If it were to reverse rotation, it would drop a cog into the spokes there. But there she is. Pretty simple. So we'll fire it up and double check and make sure I got her back in the groove there. And then make sure to stop it so it's out of the way of the groomers up top, because they're coming in tonight and there's going to be some beautiful conditions tomorrow. Well, she's purring perfectly. Right in the groove, and just watch her go through. Oh, it's just a beautiful thing. A properly lined lift just, gets me all warm and fuzzy. This T-bar caused me a bunch of work? Yes. Do I still like these things? I love them. They sound great. It's just a real old school skiing experience on this. I don't know if you can see the tow path, but here, I'll swap the camera view, but it's absolutely gorgeous. Like it really brings me back to when I was growing up. Kimberley, BC, they had a homemade T-bar with Doppelmayr spring boxes on it, and we had a ball on that thing. Back at Chicopee, if any of you in Southern Ontario know that one, in Kitchener. Great little hill. They used to have a bunch of T-bars, and that was basically my parents' daycare growing up. In the wintertime, we get dumped off, and my brother and I would have a ball just riding these short little T-bars. I believe they were Timberline Elliots, another classic Southern Ontario lift, and just had so much fun on them. So I'm just going to go stop these things at the top, make sure that the groomer's out of the way, and I'll leave you with a shot down the line, just basking in the ambience of fresh snow and the T-bar running.